welcome to everyone who comments, like, shares and subscribes to the channel. Just finished out of there, bath day. Oh, sorry as well, apologise for anyone if this video for some reason goes up before the other one. It's just taking the piss to go up. The one where I'm going into the gym, I've just come out of the gym. But what are we going to talk about? The gym talk, say. Well, first of all, I'm just going to slow down and stop here because there's light. So, today I trained back. Now, when I trained back a few days ago, 4 or 5 days ago, whenever it was, I concentrated on thickness, which meant all my grips were narrower. Today I concentrated more on width, which meant all my grips were wider. Simple as that. Another 55-minute workout with like 8 minutes of bicep in towards the end. 45 minutes to 50 minutes is enough. Sometimes I don't feel like I've had enough of a pump there, and I do an hour, but within an hour if I haven't had enough of a pump or I'm not tired, I haven't worked hard enough, so it doesn't take me more than an hour, to be honest. Posing as well. Why do I pose, or why should you pose after you finish training? For one, if you're posing properly, it's not just to pervert yourself, and there's nothing wrong with perverting it yourself. It's like an artist, right? You got to stand back and look at what you're drawing, look at the canvas and see, oh, that needs a bit more. He's drawing like whatever he's drawing. He might be drawing a beach with the sea and the sunset in the background, and he thinks, oh, that sun needs a bit more yellow, or that needs a bit more white, that needs a bit more blue. And it's the same thing with your body. Your body is your canvas. That's what you're sculpting. Do you know what I mean? That's your sculpture. So you have to have some, it's good for mind-muscle connection as well. If you learn how to pose properly, not just like look at yourself, but actually learn how to pop your lats out and like connect your body to your lats and your bicep, then when you're training and you're doing lat movements, lat pull downs or bicep curls or tricep pull downs, anything, leg extension, anything, because of the posing, because of the strictness that you're doing with it, you're connected to that muscle. So then you know what it feels like to squeeze that muscle, basically. So you'll know when you're using these weights, whether it's free weights or machines, if you're contracting that muscle properly. Posing helps with that as well. It helps a lot with that. So it's not just to go, whoa, look at me, at the end of it. And like I said, there's fuck all wrong with that. You should be proud of what you're building. You're there for a reason. You're there to get better mentally and physically. So to look at, just don't go overboard with it and go, look, I look great. Because then you can't move forward, can you? So if you constantly think you just look great, then you're not going to progress. You know, I'm not saying find major flaws. I'm just saying just have a look. Try and be symmetrical. Like I was looking at myself then and I was like, yeah, this is sound now. It's looking a bit more symmetrical. I need to do a bit more work on my chest. My legs could always do with more work, so they get done twice a week these days. Calves get done 4 times a week because the weak body parts. But I don't even have to look at them to know that. I just know, you know what I mean? But I still will look at them in proportion to my body. But I can't slow the top half down. I'll just do more legs when I can. Do you know what I mean? My top half just grows quicker. My legs eventually catch up. For God knows what reason. It takes like 6 months, but they do eventually catch up. And then I'm sound. About mental health and all that. Does it affect me? Of course it affects me. It affects me each and every day. Because I've done things to make it worse. I've done things to fucking exaggerate my own mental health. I've done things to fucking put me in a worse position than what I could be in. My own fault. You know what I mean? I've got no one to blame but the person that's looking back at me in the mirror, myself. That's who's to blame. So, as stupid as that sounds, like, that it makes me feel... Sorry, that makes me feel better. This is what I should have said first. And it's stupid because it's not stupid, I am to blame. What I meant is that makes me feel better. And as stupid as that sounds, it's going to, because you're taking responsibility for your own actions in your life. Plus, you know that you can work on your mental health then because you've took responsibility. You're not looking to point blame at him, this, that and the other. You know what I mean? The problem's within. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying every problem in your life is your fault, but in terms of me, it fucking probably is. Like most of I'd say 90% of my problems, or at least 85% of my problems should be caused by me. Me alone. I've had a good life. I've always had a good life. I started fucking taking drugs. I wanted to get off my cake. The only problem with it was it's dealt with the demons that I face internally. Like, yeah, I have been hearing voices since I was like 7, but it is what it is, innit? Do you know what I mean? I take meds for it, and that fucking the drugs aren't gonna help, are they? Especially crack. Not gonna go, well, I know what about this psychosis. You know what I mean? Then I've got worse psychosis, drug induced, and I've had that, and thank God I come off it before I ended up like just fucked round the bend. Because when I was getting that drug induced psychosis, man, that is one of the main reasons as well. What we're thinking, this has got to be the end of this. Because like, oh my God, it was scatty. And I mean proper scatty. I thought people were coming for me every which way. I was out of Windsors, looking down doors, walking around with fucking big poles and that, you know what I mean? Just fucking, no one was after me. Not a single person telling people to put the phones out when they were speaking to me, like, oh, your fucking phone out and that. Standing there with people who were scoring, I'm like, I put your phone out and all that. You're like, well, he's fucking mental, him. Like, get your phone out and that stuff. Not to rob it, just in case they were trying to ring someone to rob me. Just weren't happening. I have fuck all to rob. You know what I mean? Are you gonna rob off me? You know what I mean? It fucking made no sense. And I just started thinking, what the fuck, doing some scatty things with that drug-induced psychosis. Like, just fucking hell, I've jumped on trains and that for no reason whatsoever. Couldn't walk through town and that. Be on the train at the back like that, flapping. Do you know what I mean? Thinking that someone's coming to get me, thinking demons were on me back and that. Oh, it was fucking ruthless. So at one point I thought the devil was speaking to me. It was fucking, and that was like, oh, fuck this. But I knew it wasn't. I knew it was the drug. So I'm happy. Even while it was happening, I knew it was the drug. But at some point, I would have crossed over into thinking that was reality. Do you know what I mean? But at the time, I didn't know it was the drug. I just couldn't stop the fear or the paranoia. I kept telling myself, this isn't real, this because you're fucking smoking crack. And I knew that. I genuinely knew that. But it didn't make it any less scary or any less real. So fuck that. Do you know what I mean? That's never happened to me with weed or anything like that. You know what I mean? Not that I'm smoking weed now. I've got no reason to smoke weed. And if I wanted to smoke weed again, I'm not going to lie. I'd just go to Amsterdam for a couple of days and then come back and not smoke it. But I've got no desire to. Do you know what I mean? I have no desire to smoke weed. No desire to drink. I never have. As I've always said, I didn't substitute crack with anything. I didn't go, oh, I can't get crack, so I'll go and get limo. Nah. I'll just fucking try my hardest to get crack, and if I don't get it, I don't fucking get it, do I? It weren't like that easy. I weren't like that calm about it. I'd be dead angry and everyone would be to blame that I can't score. But I wouldn't like go and take a fistful of tablets or nothing. I'd just fucking be fuming, you know what I mean? Like basically fucking making people's lives a misery so they give me a tenner to fuck off. Whoever that may be. Anyone. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking not a life, I'm telling you. It's just some sort of fucking pathetic existence. And no offence to people who are on it, I don't mean that. Like, I'm not calling people I've been there. I just mean on the other side of it. I'm like, why was you doing that? But when you're on it, it all makes sense. Do you know what I mean? It makes sense that you're doing it. You're like, you'll make some sort of fucking bizarre sense of it. You'll make it make sense. Because you don't want to stop. You want to continue, so you'll either, when you've got no one else to blame but yourself, you start trying to make sense of it. And then when that runs out, you've got a choice then, haven't you? You know what I mean? Live like this and know that it's your fault. I don't fucking blame anyone for it. Just fucking be a punter and just fucking take it on your back that it's your fault and you don't want to stop because you enjoy getting off your fucking barney. Do you know what I mean? Or get clean and fucking live a better life. I'm going in. I'm gonna have my 7th meal in the next hour. I went to bath first though, and I'm fucking probably getting rather kid because I am shattered, to be honest, and I can't deal with it. I don't want them migraines coming back. I mean, my head isn't even hurting in the slightest now, but I can't stand it to make me vomit and everything, so I'm just gonna fucking I probably won't. I'll put Day of the Jackal on. I won't be able to get to sleep watching it because it's one of the best things I've ever seen. But anyway, if you know someone that's struggling or anything, get them to watch them videos. Might make no sense whatsoever to people who aren't in addiction or have never touched fucking a class A drug or haven't got a major addictive personality, but you might know someone out there who has. You might know someone, you might be you, I don't know. This might help them, it might not. Like I said, it's helping me now, just speaking to this camera, just being here in front of this camera and being honest with myself is helping me. And you know, it might be helping someone else out there, but to be honest, yeah, it's helping me, and let me get some views on it, innit? You know, not gonna lie about it, gotta be honest, haven't you? Anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for commenting, thanks for sharing, and the same again. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel. Peace out.